The 10%, family. So what is the 10%? What do we do with the 10%, Box?
Okay,
what is these 10% tithes they speak of?
Okay, it's the 10% from within. The 10% that you gotta gather, your mind. Okay? The 10% of your mind you gotta gather to rise up.
To rise up.
To accumulate the 90%. The 90% will be considered as heaven. That's 99. You see? 10% is one. Your first chakra, your lower self. So you gotta give up your lower self in order for you to come up and rise up.
The materials, the stuff that keep you in the low. You gotta give it up. Don't take these books literally.
You see?
Do not take it literal. You gotta overstand.
Up. And once you get up to the 90%, you overstand, you connect. You get up to the 100% and you open up.
To opening up. Codes to ascending.
Okay? Codes to ascending. These are gateways. The 4 cardinal points are gateways.
And what happens when you give the 10 up? What you get in return? You get the 90, that gives you the 100.
Okay.
The completion, the end of the duality, the end of the chakras where the 2 serpents meet together, Ida and Pingala, the end of duality, oneness, the universal oneness.
Sarah, Abraham.
Shiva, Shakti, Osiris, Isis, Jack and Jill. What is Jack and Jill? You told you what Jack and Jill is. Look, Jack and Jill went up the hill.
See, Sarah, Abraham.
Why is John in the Bible always close to the Father, family? Who is John?
John is who? Mercury.
John is Mercury. You see Mercury always close to the Father.
He's always the closest to the Sun, so Mercury is John.
Mercury is John. So these are the knowledge you need to understand in these scriptures. And they telling you that the astrology is evil. You see, but y'all need to understand these knowledges, the Hermetica, the Kabbalion, the Hermetica, the lost wisdom of the pharaohs. Our ancestors have been had these knowledge way back, family.
And it was called
discover it
wisdom keeping.
Wisdom keeping. The wisdom keepers.
Only those who was worthy of the truth. Only those who was worthy of this beautiful wisdom.
You had to go through 40 years of learning to become a high priest. To be able to keep this knowledge going and understand it, family.
So we gotta understand this knowledge.
You gotta stop worshiping books. Stop. You know how people put the Bible in a special place next to your bed?
Okay.
You wanna open it on a scripture
and leave it on a special page and all, but they don't understand.
They don't understand what's going on. They take
the book literally. They take it literally.
This is a test to see if you're taking the book literally. If you're a book worshiper, give it to them. You see that? Some people would think that's bad because we do that. But it is holy, right? But did you get the information?
Did you get the beautiful message inside?
The wonderful truth?
Or did you mess it because the outside of the book was so beautiful?
Yeah, the silver is pink.
It looked good.
You're taking it literal.
You see?
You're taking it literal
You're
again.
idolizing this.
Alright, that's why we did that. We try to show you not to idolize it or understand the message.
But when and understand, try to understand, you need years and years and years of studying.
And this is not just the Bible, this is any holy scripture. I'm telling you about the 7 grandfathers, we're telling you about the 7 tribes, the 12 tribes, the 7 gateways, the Kundalini that you gotta get aligned through meditation, good deeds, living. You need to live the wisdom. Stop just trying to get information. If you don't apply information, you don't go nowhere, family. You want to sin. You live in your lower self.
You stay stuck.
What the lower self is hell. It's survival.
That's Sodom and Gomorrah.
Come on. What happens down there? Sodomy. The Gentiles was down there. The genitals.
That's the genitals.
You need to understand these knowledges, and with us bringing it to you, you definitely gonna understand this knowledge.
So let's stay in tune.
It's not about the Pisces age no more. Do I know, brother? Or brother, is this true, brother?
It's not about I know, I believe, I know, I doubt.
It's the what?
This is the age of I know.
The Aquarius, the spiritual knowledge, the waters.
The water bearer. You see?
That nature and the beautiful universe. So right now
we're transitioning into a beautiful age of consciousness.
That's why you see everybody waking up. That's why you see we need to come together. You see what's going on in the media with politics and everything, family.
It's not about black and white.
It's not about the race. It's about the oppressed and the oppressors.
Okay?
You understand what I'm saying, family?
Against the oppressors.
Because they always suppress the knowledge. No matter who has the knowledge, they're suppressing it because they don't want the people to figure out.
To be free.
To be free, to have knowledge yourself. Yes, you're free from the chains right now. But
you're still trapped.
But it's on your
You
mind.
still got your chains locked on your mind.
It's on your mind. That's the ones we trying to get you to take.
So we trying to make you lose sight of the tricks in your mind. Just because they're not there physically don't mean they don't have it there.
Jesus healed the blind. You understand me and my brother? We was blind right here.
We was blind to the world,
but
blind to what was going on.
Blind to the true knowledge, the true wisdom. This knowledge was lived through different cultures. They had a different way of expressing it.
Exactly.
Stop thinking there's only one way. There's multiple ways.
Multiple ways. So when Jesus performed his miracle and he healed the blind man, one of his miracles when he healed one of the blind men, he's not talking literally as he healed the blind man. He's talking about
this consciousness that
consciousness. You blind to the world, you blind to the world around you.
For the family out there who in the awakening process in the journey.
You don't know yourself, so you blind. You rely on everybody to tell you things. That's why you blind.
Yes, you're not doing what
you have to ask, and you have to. Because you don't know where to go. That's why you blind. You lost.
You don't have life, then you're living on your lower self. So you worry about survival.
When he performed the miracles and he made you see, he's making you see around the world. He's making you see. He's making you see everything. Understand the world.
What happens? You born what? You born again.
You be reborn.
Metaphysically is what we're talking about. Spiritually.
So now we understand that the miracle is not just for the blind man, literally.
It's not fit. Stop taking the Bible. Literally, it's not a history book.
It's for the blind men and women all around the world that cannot see and that has to be cured.
Have to be woken up.
Woken up to the light.
The whole Bible, the emerald tablets.
Okay, because
the book of life.
We understand that the sun is the sun, and the sun is the light.
As above, so below.
So if the sun is the light, when you go into darkness and you flick on your switch and the lights come on, you can see inside the room, right? But that's also talking about the light within inside you. Your Christ consciousness, the oil that you got to rise up.
The light, the fire within you.
Okay.
What does a fire need to keep on going and get strong? Oxygen, right? And it gives off what? Carbon dioxide. So what do we do? And you know the rest.
Meditation.
Eating right. Understanding the message. What was the message? Why was the pyramids aligned with Orion's belt?
Why would they allow these beautiful stars up in the heavens?
Why would they want to mimic it? Why? Because it's above, so below. As within, so without.
It's the vibration.
Why? What's the reason of them having tarot cards and all this? Remember, we're telling you the message was being suppressed by the Romans, by the Vaticans, by these people.
They took this beautiful knowledge and twisted it up.
And symbolism.
And gave it to you.
Beautiful symbolism.
Gave it to you in different.
Just like thought gave you the hieroglyphics.
Exactly.
Right? Because it was being prosecuted. We had to dig and do our research. Me and my brothers, deep research for us to come here and to give you these gems and let
knowledge, pure.
Do what you do with it for yourself and wake up.
Conscious vibration with pure positive vibration.
That universal oneness.
So you can pick up where we left off
and keep on going.
And keep going. All the work we put in, we giving it to you.
For you to take it and elevate and ascend yourself and your family and everyone around you. Because ascension is what we're here for.
And we have so much more to share.
Much more. It's going to come.
We willing to get it. We want to get it. We're just trying to get everybody to start understanding the knowledge. So
all the prophets.
We don't want to move on without you knowing your knowledge of yourself.
We don't want you to move on without you understanding the cycle. So once you see the cycle, we could follow along with me and my brother, right? And we could go and we could dive into any culture. The Mayan, Incas, Greeks, Egyptian. And we're showing you the wisdom keepers. We're going to the wisdom keepers, the ones who kept the wisdom for us. Me and him to keep it alive and give it to you, for you to do what you gotta do. To elevate and ascend.
It's time to wake up.
It's that time. It's the Aquarius age. And it's coming. You see what the government doing. We don't got to say much about that.
Alright.
We don't got to stay in our lower frequency.
That's just a lower vibration. Come on.
We know what it's about. You know what it's about. You know who's being oppressed.
There's no time to be faking and putting on blind eyes and stuff.
Having a veil over yourself. Stop lying to yourself. Right? Stop lying to yourself. That's what I gotta tell the family out there.
Alright.
You gotta be real with yourself.
Truth with yourself.
Truthful.
When you look in your mirror, tell
a reflection
that
of
mirror
you.
that's a reflection of you.
When you look in,
Who do you see in the mirror when you go to sleep? Who do you see in the mirror when you wake up?
yes, you gotta study. You gotta be observant.
Okay.
When you step into people's house, when
And-
you walk around, you want to study the animals. You want to see the plants. You can see if the plant's healthy. If it's dry, you can tell what's going on.
Going on?
You can tell the
What
vibration. They didn't have
is going
time to
on?
take care of the plant. Why is the plant dried up? Why is the dog so aggressive? It's in the trap.
Right.
It's in the church. It's in the what? What is in the mosque?
Okay? Why do you
Understand the
see these
vibration.
things? You gotta understand when you go to like your somebody's crib. Oh yeah, why the plants look so beautiful? That's the
Yeah.
vibration. They taking
up,
care, they living up.
They have less
You
worries.
see?
You can tell what's going on.
You
You
can
paying
tell.
attention with your environment. You being in
See,
tune.
in tune with one with nature.
And you know, once you be in tune and you start awakening, you start seeing the synchronicities. You start seeing the great, yo, it's
You
like
really
you
see the
really
universal
blind.
oneness.
You really see the universal oneness. I see me and you, and you supposed to see me and him, and me and
I am you, you and me.
me. So once
I
you
am him,
understand
he
that,
is me.
we give eyes to what? To see.
To see, for the ones who have eyes to see and ears to hear.
Here. The ones who don't will be deceived,
Will
family.
definitely be deceived. Because as we understand, the Bible is a double-edged sword.
Definitely. This
Okay.
can save you or what?
Enslave you.
It can save you or
Or
enslave
enslave
you.
you.
Remember that.
Okay?
All right.
So,
We appreciate your
that
time.
knowledge. Okay, we
Appreciate
dropped
that,
this
you know.
beautiful knowledge for y'all. We hope y'all have fun with us.
Appreciate y'all support. Appreciate everything, every comment, every like. We really appreciate it, man.
Remember, follow us on universal_oneness9
on the Instagram. We're gonna be
Leave us
dropping
a
our
comment.
gems.
That's what we keep up to date. Whenever we are not on YouTube, dropping the video.
You know,
you know.
on YouTube, we
So
on